What's up guys, Jake the MMA Dad. I'm happy to be back in front of the camera doing some music reactions. I've missed so much music. I just reacted to Tom MacDonald's Dear Slim. I kind of gave a rundown of where I've been, what I've been doing on that video. So if you're interested, long story short, I got a whole bunch of stuff on my plate, including a lot of projects in the stunt world, in the acting world, and some big news that's going to be coming to the channel as soon as I'm allowed to speak on it. I'm not allowed to talk about the projects that I'm involved with right now because they're still in production and they haven't aired and stuff like that. But as soon as I'm able, I will talk about it. And who knows, the first one, hopefully it'll be done in a few months or so. And whenever it does get done, maybe we'll be able to react to it on the channel, and I'll be able to kind of point out some cool behind the scenes stuff and things that were going on when we do it. We'll see what happens when we get there. But we're on to our second reaction of the night. It's been a while. I'm a little off my game. I apologize if the content's like not as good as it was. Not to say that my content was that great to begin with, but I'll get back in the swing of it. I'm gonna try and get back to doing at least a couple reactions a week for you guys. So this one, I'm actually kind of right on top of it a little bit, I guess. And this is somebody that I've wanted to get on the channel for a while now. This is Crypt, and I'm a big fan of Crypt. I'm a fan of his reactions. I'm a fan of his YouTube ciphers. I'm a fan of, I really like when he does like the everything great with, everything wrong with stuff. So just seems to be a super genuine human being. Just the way that he utilizes his platform to put other people on, and the way that he just he seems like a really stand-up kind of selfless guy. And yeah, I mean, I follow him and Mama Crypt on Twitter and the other social media things, and just, you know, having never met the guy, having never talked to the guy, but just from everything I see, I'm a big fan of Crypt, and I'm excited to get some of his music on the channel. I haven't heard a whole lot of like just his solo catalog, but man, Crypt can do everything. Crypt has schemes, he's got punchlines, he's got double and sometimes triple entendres. He can go fast, he can go slow, he's got multiple different flows. He does so much, and he's a country boy, so I'm a fan of that as well. You guys know that I'm from the country. I'm a country boy myself, so I'm excited to get into this. So this song that we're getting into is Crypt and Atlus, and it's called There For You, and it came out not too long ago. Like, I know I'm within a day of it coming out at least. And I'm not familiar with Atlus. I've never heard anything from him, so I'm not sure what to expect. But I'm excited to see what Crypt's bringing with this new song that he put out. So before we get into it, as always, a big shout out to Creek Squad, shouts out to the Hangover Gang, shouts out to the Nightwish Army, and as always, a humongous shout out to our active duty military, our veterans, and our first responders. We love you guys on this channel. We pray for you all the time. Thank you for everything that you do for our country, and thank you to the veterans and the first responders in other countries as well. You know, it's anybody who's willing to risk their own lives for other people. You know, it takes a special kind of individual, you know? So anyway, Crypt and Atlus, There For You, official music video. I'm pretty on point with this one, so let's see what Crypt's bringing to the table. Boom.
And I'll be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust. And I'll be there for you.
this dude's voice already, without even having heard Crypt yet, this is already a song that I can see me replaying. Wow, that Atlus's voice, I'm assuming this is Atlus, his voice is fantastic on this song, and the way that, and the beat in the background, so far so good, and I ain't even heard Crypt yet.
On the nights that no one's there, you always are. When the phone calls get ignored, I know you're never far. And every time my heart aches, you're always there for me to vent. So when the world puts its weight on my chest, I breathe with your breaths. And from the times I was broke up until the time I was rich, you never switched how you treated me. You see me the way I wish. You always hold me to the highest standards, unafraid to let me fall. Because when I get back up, you know it's better just to dust me off and let me learn by example and toughen up my thoughts. Sometimes you got to touch the stove just to know it's hot. And you can tell me not to touch it 100 times, but until my skin is burned, I'll never know what the pain is like. No, I never want that pain again. That's like our relationship. Every time when things get tough, I think of parting ways, but then I think about the days before we ever existed and realize I couldn't last without you a single
And
minute.
I'll be there for you.
Who's he talking about? See, at first I thought, because I know Crypt was really, really close with his grandmother, and at first I thought maybe that's who he was talking about, telling him to pick himself up, dust himself off. But then when he started talking about like the way the relationship was, I realized it can't be his grandmother anymore. So who's Crypt talking about? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. I like this is like storytelling Crypt, right? So this is Crypt letting people know, kind of getting on the inside of him, and I'm excited to hear who he's talking about. It's got me scratching my head right now. But let's get back into this hook. This dude kills this hook.
Without you a single
And
minute.
I'll be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust. And I'll be there for you. I know we don't have much, that don't matter to me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
So many times I've gotten messages from fans saying that I saved their life, saying I'm the man, saying that without me and this music that I make, that their life would have ended long ago. And that's hard to take, because I know how many times I've tried to take my own life, and you're the one that stopped me and told me to go home and write. So really it's you, you're the one that we should all thank. You brought me closer to my family and even closer to faith. You brought me into the life of a family that lost their son, but would comfort their other one when my records were spun. And to my homie band, just know that you've done much more for me than I could ever do for you. And I know that's hard to see. You made me fall back in love with the one I wrote this song about, and reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live one day with her than 1,000 without her laugh. I call her the love of my life. You can call
And
her
I'll
rap.
be there for you.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. So he pulled a metaphor on us using the rap game as a relationship. Okay. I like it. I want to hear that verse again real quick. Because there's some other things in that verse that caught my attention. And I didn't pause it because I was just letting Crypt do his thing.
All I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
So many times I've gotten messages from fans saying that I saved their life, saying I'm the man, saying that without me and this music that I make, that their life would have ended long ago. And that's hard to take, because I know how many times I've tried to take my own life, and you're the one that stopped me and told me.
See, it takes guts for Crypt to come out and admit that, to come out and say that he's had those thoughts. And anybody who has those thoughts, someone in this world needs you. Even if you don't know that person. I think I said this on a Tom McDonald song. Even if you don't know the person, there's somebody out there that needs you. Don't give up. Don't give up. There's somebody out there that needs you, and there's people out there that will talk to you. And I like that Crypt's talking about it, because sometimes it becomes this thing where it's like this taboo topic and nobody wants to talk about it, because then it's like you get labeled a certain way and you feel like people are going to look at you a certain way, and that shouldn't be the way it is. People who feel that way should be able to talk to people and should be able to find that help. So I like that Crypt's talking about that.
Go home and write, so really it's you. You're the one that we should all thank. You brought me closer to my family and even closer to faith. You brought me into the life of a family that lost their son, but would comfort their other one when my records were spun. And to my homie Ben, just know that you've done much more for me than I could ever do for you, and I know that's hard to see. You made me fall back in love with the one I wrote this song about, and reminded me of the pain from the stove inside of my house. I'd rather live one day with her than 1,000 without her laugh. I call her the love of my life. You can call
And
her
I'll
rap.
be there for you. I know it's hard for us to love the way we knew before they broke our trust. And I'll be there for you. I know we don't have much, that don't matter to me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I want is your love.
All right, Crypt. Man, that was a heavy song for me to start off with to get Crypt on the channel. The beat was awesome. Atlus killed that hook. His voice is crazy. Crypt, I loved his writing, his storytelling. I liked him being open. I liked how he turned all of that over into a metaphor for rap, and just a really well written and well put together song that I will definitely put on my playlist. That is just kind of like my riding around playlist. Yeah, man. That if you guys have any of your favorite songs by Crypt that would be good for me to react to, let me know. If it's a song that I've already heard, then either I'll let you guys know, or we can do a review video. I guess that's what they call them when it's not a one-time a first-time reaction is a review video. Because I would like to get more Crypt on the channel. Like I said, not only do I like Crypt because of his talent, but I like Crypt because everything I've seen of Crypt, he's just a stand-up guy, and I'm all about spreading the music for people who, are good people, So, yeah, if you guys know any other songs by Crypt, I've heard just about every cipher that Crypt has put out, as far as like the YouTube cipher and the Poppin' Challenge cipher and the Cookout cipher. But if you guys would like to see me do a review of any of the ciphers and talk about like my favorite verses from the ciphers or anything like that, just let me know in the comments, and we'll make it happen, because I love every single one of those ciphers. And the Cookout cipher looked like they had so much fun making that making that video, and the story behind how it all came together is kind of crazy too. But so yeah, well done, Crypt. I really enjoyed that song, man, and I look forward to hearing more of your music. So that's our second reaction for the night. Crypt featuring Atlus, There For You. Great song in my opinion. So we're about to head on to our third reaction for the night, and I'm excited, man. We're gonna try to knock out one or two more for you guys, get them edited and uploaded, and I'll see you on the next one.